What's up, adventurers? I've got more stories today than a bard in a tavern after a few pints of ale. Ever wonder how a single roll of the dice on a live stream could ripple through the entire Dungeons & Dragons community? Well, today we're going to dive deep into the impact of Critical Role and celebrity D&D on the community. So grab your character sheets and settle in, because we're about to embark on an epic quest through the realms of tabletop fame. Let's start by casting Identify on how Critical Role and celebrity D&D became such a monumental force in our community. Critical Role, for example, began as a group of voice actors playing D&D, streaming their sessions for the world to see.
Globe Rider, and as they do, the ship begins to come to a slower and slower speed.
What started as a home game quickly evolved into a cultural phenomena, drawing in millions of viewers and reigniting interest in tabletop RPGs. But celebrity D&D isn't just limited to Critical Role. We've seen famous faces like Vin Diesel and Deborah Ann Woll openly express their love for the game.
Yeah, I'm a dungeon master, so generally I've written an arc and created a world, and then players explore it.
These high-profile endorsements have brought D&D into the mainstream spotlight like never before. This surge in popularity has led to a renaissance for tabletop gaming. More people are picking up dice, and game stores are buzzing with new players eager to embark on their own adventures. So let's cast Bless and focus on the positives. Celebrity games like Dimension 20 and Critical Role have made D&D more accessible. They have demystified the game for newcomers, showing that it's not just a niche audience, but for anybody who enjoys storytelling and imagination. Watching skilled DMs and players weave intricate narratives inspires others to elevate their own games. Matt Mercer and Brennan Lee Mulligan's DMing style, for example, have become a source of inspiration for countless DMs looking to enhance their storytelling. This influx of new players has expanded the community, leading to more diverse voices and stories. Online forums, social media groups, and local gaming stores have become vibrant hubs of activity. Celebrity involvement has helped dispel outdated stereotypes about D&D players. Most people no longer have to worry about hiding their D&D sessions away in their basement from their parents and their grandmothers who don't want them to fall to the evil devils. No longer seen as just a geeky pastime, but a legitimate form of entertainment and art. Many celebrity D&D events have raised significant funds for charity, showcasing the community's generosity and the game's potential for positive impact. It's clear that the influences of celebrity D&D has breathed new life into the game we all love. But every detect magic spell has its drawbacks, so let's discuss some of the challenges. New players might expect their home games to mirror the polished, high production value of shows like Critical Role and Dimension 20. This can lead to disappointment when their own games don't have professional voice actors, custom art, or intricate sets. The Matt Mercer effect, named after the famed DM of Critical Role, refers to the pressure DMs feel to meet an exceptionally high standard. Some DMs worry that their players expect them to perform at the same level, which can lead to stress and burnout. The spotlight on celebrity games can make it harder for smaller content creators to gain visibility. The market becomes saturated, if you will, and unique voices might struggle to be heard. With so many people influenced by a few popular shows, there's a risk of narrowing the diversity of playstyles. People might feel compelled to mimic what they've seen rather than develop their own unique approach. In some circles, there's a growing divide between casual players and those deeply entrenched in the celebrity-influenced culture. This can lead to gatekeeping behavior that excludes newcomers who don't fit certain molds. These challenges highlight the need for balance and awareness as the community continues to evolve. Now let's equip ourselves with some wisdom and discuss how to navigate these waters. For players, remember that shows like Critical Role are performances designed for entertainment. Your home game is a collaborative storytelling experience, and it's okay if it doesn't have the same polish to it. Talk to your DM and fellow players about your expectations and preferences. An open dialogue can prevent misunderstandings and enhance everybody's enjoyment. Don't feel pressured to imitate what you've seen. Bring your own flair to the game and celebrate the unique dynamic of your group. For DMs, you don't need to be Matt Mercer or Brennan Lee Mulligan to run a fantastic game. Focus on your strengths and the storytelling that suits you and your players. If you feel overwhelmed by player expectations, heavy, candid conversation. Establishing what you can and cannot provide helps manage expectations. Encourage players to contribute to world building and narrative development, fostering a collaborative environment. By acknowledging the influence of celebrity D&D while staying true to ourselves, we can create enriching experiences that honor both the game's traditions and its evolving landscape. Now for our next casting, we're going to cast Beacon of Hope and focus on building a supportive community. The expanded visibility of D&D offers an opportunity to welcome players from all backgrounds. Let's ensure our tables are spacious, where everyone feels safe and valued. There's a wealth of talent beyond just the big names. Seek out and support indie creators. One of my personal favorites is a channel called Tabletop, and support streamers who bring fresh perspectives to the game.
The currency, guys. Silver and gold are shinier than copper. Right? It worked.
I think you did great.
Let's move.
Okay.
Utilize online platforms to share tips, homebrew content, and advice. Communities like Reddit, Twitter, and yes, even Discord servers are invaluable for connecting with fellow enthusiasts. Be a mentor to new players, share your knowledge and passion without judgment, helping them navigate the game and find their own paths. By fostering a community that's inclusive and supportive, we can amplify the positive impacts while mitigating the negatives. Picture this: two groups of friends decide to start playing D&D after watching Critical Role. Group A dives into expecting their game to mirror the show's production value. They become frustrated when their sessions don't feel as epic, and eventually the game fizzles out. Group B, on the other hand, uses the show as inspiration, but sets their own expectations. They focus on the fun of storytelling together, embracing the imperfections, and over time develop a game that is uniquely theirs. This scenario highlights the importance of managing expectations and finding joy in your own experiences rather than chasing someone else's. Speaking of building a supportive community, if you're enjoying this deep dive and you want to help keep the content coming, consider checking out my Patreon. Your support allows me to create more videos like this, exploring the nuances of our beloved game. Plus, patrons get exclusive perks like behind-the-scenes content, early access to videos, and the chance to influence future topics. Together, we can continue to grow and enrich the D&D community. Let's sprinkle a little bit of inspiration into the mix with additional tips. Embrace diversity in your playstyles. Incorporate elements you enjoy from celebrity games, but blend them with your own ideas. Maybe you love Critical Role's character depth, but prefer a lighthearted tone. Make it your own. Try different genres, themes, or mechanics. The beauty to D&D is its flexibility. Horror campaigns to comedic one-shots. The possibilities are endless. DMs, manage the Matt Mercer effect by using a session 0 to discuss expectations, house rules, and campaign tone. This sets the stage for a collaborative experience tailored to your group. Don't hesitate to use pre-written modules, online resources, or community content. You don't have to create everything from scratch. Players actively participate by contributing creatively. Offer to help with world building, NPC creation, or session summaries. This not only lightens the DM's load, but also invests you more deeply in the game. Provide feedback. Constructive criticism can help your DM understand what the group enjoys most, allowing for adjustments that enhance everybody's experience. By taking proactive steps, we can craft gaming experiences that are both fulfilling and substantial. And if this topic has sparked your interest and you love to dive deeper, why not join my free Discord community? It is a welcoming space where you can engage with like-minded fans, share your experiences, and be in part of the TTRPG environment. Whether you're a seasoned adventurer, a DM, or just starting your journey, there's a place for you here. The link is in the video description below. And as we conclude this quest, it's clear that Critical Role and celebrity D&D in general have had a profound impact on our community, both illuminating and shadowy. Like any good adventure, they've expanded our ranks, inspired creativity, and brought our hobby into the mainstream. Yet, they've also introduced challenges that we need to navigate thoughtfully. The key lies in balancing appreciation with self-awareness. Let's celebrate the successes of these shows while remembering that our own games don't need to emulate them to be meaningful and fun. Every table is unique, and that's what makes D&D such a magical experience. By fostering open communication, setting realistic expectations, and embracing our individual styles, we can ensure that the game's growth benefits everybody. And after all, the true treasure in any campaign isn't the gold or magic items, it's the shared stories and the trauma, camaraderie we build along the way. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive, and I'd love to know what your thoughts are and your favorite D&D indie streamers in the comments below. And before you leave, please give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, the little bell icon, do all the things, and help support this channel and keep it thriving. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, my friends, keep rolling those dice, and may your quests be epic. All right, I think I'm missing the next episode of Dimension 20. Hold on.